Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 51st, 51st, 51st episode of Telia Misfits. Today, with us, I have my good friends. Let's go with Raining Blades. Say hello to the people.
Thank you, Massive.
Okay. You are going to supper. Afterwards, we have the stunning Sarcastrophe.
Hi, everyone.
Always beautiful, always beautiful. The amazing, yes, yes, amazing Ocean X.
I became Elden Lord the other day.
Woo!
Yeah.
And finally, the not Elden Lord, but still a pretty good chap, Sparrow Proxy.
I became level 60 in Vanilla WoW, and there was a ceremony.
Woo!
16.
I don't know what any of these things mean.
Well,
It means 2 years, Army. It means 2 years.
it took you 2 years? Damn, man.
On and off, but yeah, 2
Yeah,
years.
damn, man. Okay. Yes, so I hope you all enjoy this wonderful, wonderful session. We are mid-battle because of some technical difficulties last session, but it is up to Raining Blades to do the recap this time. Raining Blades, take it away.
Yes, quite so. Well, when we had previously left off and continued, we were just defeated this automaton that was left to defend what we at least presumed to be the ruins for the goblin fortress we were seeking. We were able to try and do some study of it and the surrounding locations, perhaps see how we can maybe gain entry. And unfortunately, it seemed like the only means to enter was to use sort of lightning magic on it, which, as fate would have it, none of us were capable of doing at the moment. The only means we actually had of conjuring such evocation magic was the staff that Emrys has that allows one to send lightning back at an attacker. And so after a short rest to recover from the battle, being the astute scholar I am, had the genius idea of hitting Emrys to trigger the lightning to hit me, while I in turn had Callahan's crowbar up against the mechanism to try and transfer the electrical force. It was quite painful, to be completely honest, but it actually worked, and we were able to head inside. And once we were there, we were able to make our way past a similar hazy barrier as when we had first arrived to the island. And upon making our way through, we found a number of things. The ruins actually looked like ruins now instead of a more modern walls. We were finally able to reestablish contact with the outside world, with Fabus specifically. And it seemed that while we had been repeating the same day over inside the island, it was time went on the outside, and we were back. We had escaped this phenomenon that was, I mean, it was just quite a massive effect of time distortion, if you will. Unfortunately, after that, we were deciding whether we wanted to try and take a long rest or to try and investigate a little bit first. And again, in my infinite wisdom, I suggested and pushed for doing a little bit of scouting with my arcane eye first, which would normally be a very safe means of doing such a thing, except that almost immediately my arcane eye was detected by presumably the leader of the cannibal cult that we knew had taken hold in these ruins. That forced us into an encounter as one of the cannibals came over to apparently parlay with us, and we ambushed him and tried to discern information from him. And once Emrys was able to uncover that he was indeed one of the cannibals that Edward had encountered before, and that we had promised to Edward that we would seek fidgets for him and help him dispatch such cannibals, we saw fit that there was no other option but to force ourselves into combat. And while the leader himself opted to leave his disciples, if they were, to deal with us themselves. And since then, we are currently engaged in an epic battle that, well, I'll be frank, that I thought we might not be able to survive, but it seems that we may live to fight another day yet.
Yes. Good job, RB. Thank you. Well, Demir, thank you very much for that recap. Right. Tolston's laugh would be yum, yum, yum. Maybe. Alright, so we resume the combat that we had to leave off with Emrys' turn. Emrys, you took your turn, and now it's the Aberration's turn.
Okay.
What was the aberration's name, though?
I didn't realise it was my turn. Let me just quickly get up the aberrations things.
If I remember correctly, you said he would move here and attack, but I'm not sure.
Probably that does sound about right because I don't know what else it would do. Yeah, that's because that was exactly 30 feet, wasn't it?
Yep.
So didn't I? Yeah, I rolled its attacks. You can see them in the.
Oh, you rolled his attacks.
chat. Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah,
26.
you rolled them, but Rand was gone.
I was gone. I was gone.
Well,
yeah,
you know.
the 26 hits.
Okay, and the damage is 1d8 plus. What's the spell's level?
It is.
Could be 4.
Yeah, so it's 1d8 plus 3 plus spell level, so
1d8
plus 7. Yeah. Alright, let's see. 13 damage. Indubitably, that is more than enough to kill him. As the psychic wave of energy hits him, he actually gets flung into the wall by his own body in reaction to the pain he feels. But as you do that, as the aberration does that, as the man is about to die, he unleashes his spell as a reaction, and he casts Hellish Rebuke. So your aberration, please, has to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, its dex is no modifier, so just okay. I think it does not save.
No, he does not save now. And your aberration, I rolled almost max damage. 10, 27 points of damage.
Okay, if I remember correctly, the aberration was very low health.
Aberration was no. That was
That
during
was
the
the
fight
first
with the
time
robot.
against the-
Yeah.
Oh, so
This
it's not
aberration is at
damage.
max HP.
Okay,
So
so how much damage?
27. I'll put it in the token. 27.
So it will have 13 left. It has
13
14
left.
so-
Indeed. So you can actually see the aberration's HP.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right, but the man is indeed dead. Now we go to Kyoho's turn. Kyoho. Yo-ho,
Yes, it is
Kyoho.
I, Kyoho.
Yes. Once again,
Kyoho will-
Sev could not join us today, so RB will be playing the part of Kyoho.
Yes, okay, so Kyoho will shoot her longbow at the one closest to her.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's not the right sheet. It's the sheet.
That is a hit. That's 7 damage.
All right, and then again.
And that
Oof.
is not a hit. So the second shot, it hits the stairs next to his feet, but does not damage him.
All right, and then
Also, it does seem like the that arrow. Actually, no. Yeah, that arrow was blocked by this ice armor that he has around his body.
yeah, okay. So then, sorry, I'm having pulling up the book stuff because I think something wouldn't be a natural one.
I would say.
I will take the use a key point and take the use for Kyoho's bonus action to take the dodge action.
Okay. So Kyoho
And then-
currently has a dodge action.
Yeah, and then Kyoho would just I'll let everyone's closer. Kyoho will also move back here, so just further away,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
All right. Callahan.
Well, you know how it is, man. I gotta move this bat right up to this guy here. This gentleman right here.
You know how it is.
You see, you know how it is. We know how it is. I'm gonna just start rolling.
All right. Swing, better swing.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 is
Whoa, that is remarkably little damage.
just enough to hit, actually.
Sweet Mary. Well, it's level 4 bat, don't forget, which actually deals a D8.
An additional D8, yes. So
Oh, fucking-
8 damage.
Mother.
Good news
That was
though.
beautiful.
Good news though. You did manage to break the dude's ice armor. He no longer is covered in ice.
That was in fancy mage armor.
Yeah, it's a fancy mage armor, sure. Anything
Oh,
else
wait,
you wish
what?
to do? You don't
Hell
know.
yeah, man. I would like to cast Shoot That Boy against using my guiding bolt, please.
Ooh, guiding bolt. All right. Roll at what level?
Just first, if that's all right.
All right. Roll that guiding bolt.
All
I would
right.
say you should move because you'll have cover if you don't move.
Wouldn't I want cover?
Because
Or heal off cover?
this is the pillar.
Yes, I'm shooting over the pillar to attack him.
Yeah, if you move a square up, you'll be fine.
Do I get disadvantage if I'm under cover?
No. He has slight cover, so his AC is increasing.
Oh, he has cover. My mistake.
Yes.
I thought you said I had cover, and I was like, surely I'm in desperate need. No worries. Is this okay? Is it?
You're fine now.
All right. I straddle the dead body.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your guiding bolt goes high and hits the ceiling, missing him completely.
All right. I'll take it. I'll take the L here.
All right. That is the undead or gone, so no, not even bothering. Demir.
Okay, I would like to.
Rage? No, you cannot. You're a wizard.
I would like to firebolt, and I'll go after the one that has already been getting well done. So the one that Kyoho hit earlier.
All right. Well, he is 75 feet away, so I think you still. But it's 120. Sure, right. Unfortunately, your guiding bolt just hits the wall next to him. Misses him by a hair's breadth, but it still misses.
Yep, and now that is there. Let me just do some measurement. Oh, because I'm gonna move right. Oh, that's how much is nice. Speed. That's gonna put me down in the open, but I'm gonna move right around here.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be it.
All right. Let's see. It is now their turn. But prepare for trouble. So the first one, this one that is in melee with Edward, his hands are suddenly covered in this dark energy as he reaches out to touch Edward's chest. Edward, would you... No, he attacks. He attacks, yes. What's your AC, Edward?
18.
18? That is a hit. So you suddenly have a burst of necrotic energy that strikes you. And... Okay, not bad. 16 points of damage. Necrotic damage.
Alright.
As you feel old wounds begin to reopen, and you hear him as he's looking at you. You see his eyes behind the mask, as he's looking at you. And go, "It was your mistake to leave us, Edward. You could have been so much greater than you are now."
Do I recognize his voice?
Not really.
Okay, so screw that guy. Cut my hair.
Screw you, dude. All right. This guy charges at Callahan. Jumps down from the stairs. Charges at Callahan. And as he is doing that, he takes out his short sword and tries to stab Callahan.
Hi.
How dare you? That is a 16, not a hit.
Oh, yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, boys.
So yeah, he just hits your shield and blade bounces off and he just grumbles angrily. Edward, it is your turn.
I will try to... Yeah, I'll slash that guy twice.
All right, slash him twice. That is a hit.
Is that a hit?
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
And another one.
Okay. Before that, no, the smites.
No smite this time.
Okay, so before that, when you hit him the first time, your blade hits his ice armor, the ice that has surrounded his body. And when your blade hits it, it doesn't even reach his body, and suddenly the ice bursts out in this cold energy that hits you. You take 10 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And you pull back your blade, you go for another strike, this time hitting him again. However, there's another burst of ice damage, and you take another 10 points of ice damage.
That spell is so annoying.
I love it.
It's really good. It's really good.
I have it on my warlock in the other campaign.
I love that spell.
And as he stumbles back, he looks at you. You see him smile. You see the corners of his eyes peeking from behind the mask, and you hear him say a few words. And from the ice that vanishes, fire begins to come out as he casts hellish rebuke on you.
That's a pretty good turn. So I need to roll a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes, you do. Hey, warlocks that can prepare stuff like this, they are dangerous. Yeah, so you take half damage because you passed the saving throw, which is good. Okay, so you take 21 points of damage, so half, so another 10 points of fire damage.
Yay. Okay.
So
I was
just to sum it up,
full HP before attacking him.
yeah, so just to sum it up, Edward attacked him, dealt 22 points of damage, 23 points of damage, and took 30 points of damage for doing that. So, yeah, that was an interesting turn. Emerus.
Okay. Emrys is there. Who's left? There's 2 of them left.
Yeah, there's 2 of them left.
And yeah, Emrys is gonna peek out from behind the pillar. So that one. I'm just gonna quickly check my spell slots. Okay. Yeah, Emrys peeks out from behind the pillar, sees this dude here, and sees Callahan looking a little bit hurt, and just kind of narrows their eyes. And I just realised that's the wrong spell slot. So yeah, I'll just do this instead. And Emrys just kind of mutters something under their breath and casts Mind Sliver.
Okay, so that's an intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
That's a fail.
Cool.
Roll the 10.
What did Emrys do last turn? Because I remember casting that before in the fight, but I don't know if it was against the same guy.
Cast,
You cast
It doesn't matter anyway, because he's already failed, so whatever.
yeah.
So 4 damage, and next time he makes a save, it'll be worse.
So it takes 4
Is that
damage.
only 1d6 because it's
Yeah,
a cantrip, right?
Mind Sliver does not do very much damage.
Well, I'm saying it's a cantrip, so it should have scaled at level 5.
Yeah, it
right?
should have
To be
scaled.
2d6.
It is 2d6.
It is 2d6.
Don't skimp out on damage.
Another 6 damage. I didn't realize. Another 6 damage.
All right.
So 10 damage.
Nice. Okay. So 10 damage. The guy stumbles back. His head hurts.
And then Emrys steps back behind the pillar.
Okay.
And
It's
disappears.
okay. Nice. It's the aberration's turn.
Yep. The aberration is gonna run down to that guy fighting Edward. Well, not run, kind of squirms on tentacles, but you know.
Yes.
And then is gonna attack. I guess my spell attack modified to it, so 16 to hit.
That is just enough to hit. Yeah.
So both of the attacks hit.
Uh-huh.
And it's it's 1d8 plus 7, isn't it?
Yes. You can roll. That's 12.
So 12 and 8.
That is enough to kill him. Edward, you see him, he seems to be about to cast another spell, but suddenly blood comes out from behind the mask, as he just suddenly starts to twitch, and then he falls, and he actually falls into the fire. It starts to burn up.
The star spawn is just kind of like looking there at Edward. Its kind of big eye kind of looks towards the cultist that fell into the flame, then towards Edward, just kind of says something in deep speech, and then just like carries on.
Edward actually understands deep speech.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
it says, "Sweet release. If only I could feel it."
Okay, bro.
Cool story, bro.
Sorry, bro. It's a lot of Meeseeks energy right there. Okay, Yoho.
Okay, so there's only this one guy left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Yoho will run up, dropping her bow like right here, take out her sword, and this is what Yoho does best. So
Yeah.
gonna attack with. There's two. Oh, I see. This is one where it's the long version. There's like the Kamakiri. There's like two different.
Yeah, no, one is the, I assume, the
becomes
long
bigger.
version. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just make sure. Okay. So rolling.
Bigger.
One attack. I'm gonna use 2 key points to bump that to a 16.
Okay, that is a hit then. He is still up. It seems like his armor of shadows took some of the damage, but he is looking
Other
rough.
one.
And
Another
with that,
10.
she stabs him right in the chest as he looks up, grabs her shoulder, grabs the sword, looks around. The white maw takes me, and then he just goes flush.
Yoho just cleans her blade
Yeah,
and picks up her bow.
very nice. And with that, you managed to clean house. You killed them all.
Okay. We need to find a place to rest. To ideally a short corridor where I can throw up a stone wall to create a barrier before throwing up the dome, because
I mean,
That
I'd say this
man
place
can-
is safe enough, Demir.
that's what?
I'd say this place is safe enough. The old man went through the door.
And if he comes
clearly
back,
He wants us to come after him, or to finish whatever he's doing. That will be my guess.
I still would feel better if. When we went through, was this the only way, or was there like another avenue?
Yeah,
like
this
another
was-
like a fork in the thing.
This was the only way.
Okay. I mean, we don't really have, unless we can find a secret passageway or something that to hide out in into a different room, but that could possibly just bring us into more trouble. I'm just afraid of him just showing back up and while we're trying to rest, because I am very spent.
Yeah, I could use a rest myself. But
Emery's
on the
just
other
gonna-
hand,
Emery's just kind of
Whatever
comes
it
back into
goes on.
existence and stumbles over.
Well, Emerson will keep blinking in and out, possibly every
Oh,
6
yeah.
seconds, right? Hi guys.
I-
Poof.
It seems that everything. Emerys disappears. Actually, I should roll to see if Emerys disappears. Emerys does not disappear.
You do realize that Emrys can turn it off, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not concentration, right?
Yeah, but I can stop it whenever I want, so long as I'm I can consciously stop it.
Yeah.
The problem is if I'm unconscious, then I can't like give the command.
Yeah, exactly.
To
Yes, but
can I go and can I investigate the bodies real quick?
sure. Which ones are you investigating? The undead or the hooded masked man?
Ah, fuck the undead. I'm doing the hooded people.
Okay. Okay.
Emrys is gonna help look around the bodies.
Okay. So you're
Edward will try to look at the faces of the other
Advantage
guys.
because Emerson is helping, or what you were gonna say?
yes, you get advantage. Edward, you're looking at the faces. Callahan, what are you doing?
I would like to. Could I? Huh? Rage. This area here at the very top, is this closed? Is it, or is it open?
Here.
Yeah.
That is a closed door.
Oh fuck! I was really able to perceive down that doorway.
You can perceive a door.
Can I? Yeah, I'll pat some fellas down.
All
These
right.
cannibal guys, see if they've got any good loot on them, or if they, not so much like, not even like I'd be willing to sacrifice loot in exchange for some ideas to what they're doing.
All right.
I don't know if some of these guys might have been writing down notes. I can't imagine that they're all really smart and committing all their practices to memory. They have a little bit of biro on their hands, being like, "All right, secret plan, step 1, 2, 3."
Kyoho's gonna keep watch to make sure no one is coming back down the door that we came through is still open, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Kyoho
Kyoho's
moves up here where she has eyes on everywhere. All right. So first of all, Edward, yours takes a lot less time. I'm gonna say, wait, is the aberration gonna stick around, or are you just gonna unsummon it?
How was it last? It's probably just a minute, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
up to
it's a
one,
minute.
no, it's up to 1 hour. So, yeah, the aberration will stick around.
The aberration is like, I wish to die.
Yeah, the aberration is kind of inching towards the flames, and Emry's just like, oh,
Give it a bath.
just
Give it a bath
before
with that.
it kind of, it's just reaching a tentacle, and Emry's just like, oh, help dispose of the bodies once we have searched them, please, Jordan.
The aberration slowly starts crawling to the bodies, very depressed, and
I like to
pulling
imagine
the.
Emrys was like using the mage hand to like push away the tentacles from the fire.
Yeah.
No, bad boy.
And then the aberration starts pulling the dead bodies over to the pond to drop them inside.
Yeah.
All right, so Edward, you start. Well, one of them is burning inside the brazier, so you're not really gonna take his check his face, but
Yeah, I think so.
but you check the other three, and there's actually a moment. Two of them you don't recognize at all. Two of them seem older humans. Seem to be in their 40s. One in his 40s, another one maybe early 50s. But there's another one, the one that got killed by the aberration earlier. You take off his mask, and there is blood coming from his eyes and mouth, but you do recognize he is about your age. You remember seeing a younger version of this face back when you were with the cult.
Okay. Was he one of the ones like Edward that were trained
Yeah.
to be super soldiers? Okay.
He, as far as you remember, he doesn't seem to be one of the ones that made it as far as you, Edward.
Okay. They kept him alive.
Seems like it.
Hmm.
Emrys is gonna go and find. Emrys is gonna go up to Edward. I'm also just gonna roll my blink again. Just Embers isn't blink. I'll turn it off now. Yeah, Embers is gonna go towards Edward. Just Edward, I'm sorry for insisting that we don't attack.
It's okay, Emrys. They can be quite convincing. It's not the first time, actually. It's okay.
Thank you. I just well, one such as myself, I simply hoped that we might be able to, since they were seemingly non-hostile, that we might be able to gain whatever information we can from them before doing what we needed. But I understand that, well, they are not our ultimate goal in any case, so...
The old man, you'll have all the answers you want.
We will get more opportunities to interrogate them further on, I'm sure.
I would say killing them is a priority.
Yes, but, well, there may be information that, since you are very keen on being rid of them, there may be information that they hold that is useful to them. Is this the only base of operations they have, or do they...
No, the base operations is on the other side of the ocean.
Precisely, then any information we can gain from them will be useful to you if you intend to engage with them at all in the future. I'm sure you more than anyone would like to be rid of them.
Just not the old man, okay? He needs to die.
Understood.
Thank you. And then Edward steps hardly on the face of the guy and throws him to the pond.
Okay.
Where the aberration is dropping him as well.
Okay. Is this before or after the mirror checks the body?
Hope this is.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay, he was gonna throw the body, and oh wait, the mirror hasn't checked this one. Okay.
Yeah, the mirror's checking through the bodies. The mirror. First of all, you start to. They don't have masks because Edward is taking them off. And as you are checking through the bodies, you notice all of them from the neck down. They all have markings all around their bodies, different kinds of runes and words in a language you don't understand yourself, as they're
comprehend languages.
You want to cast it as a ritual?
Yeah.
Okay, so you begin casting.
After figuring out whatever. Well, yeah.
Okay, so before. Okay, so this is what you see. So I'm going to tell you what else you find while you're starting to cast comprehend languages to check out in the end. Oh, wait. Emrys, you were helping Demir, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you understand. Emrys, you recognize this as deep speech.
Aye. This is. Did you say this was on the bodies? Sorry.
Yeah. All three of the bodies that are intact, the cultists, they have these words carved into their bodies, from wrists to shoulder, and all over their chests and backs.
The aberration would probably also notice as well, since that understands deep speech.
Mm-hmm.
Emry's kind of, the aberration probably just starts like kind of quietly chanting some of the things written, and Emry's looks over and just like, Demir, wait, there's something on their bodies. Can Emrys go over and have a look? What is on their bodies?
From what you can see, it is a almost like rites, like religious rites, but directed towards a creature that is there. There are two names that you see. The first is White Maw, or the Great White Maw. This is said a couple of times, but you also recognize Korgoth. The name Korgoth seems to stand out.
The name that the guy who Kyoho killed whispered
Yes.
or said was in his death. Okay.
You see, these are basically almost like hymns of worship of this individual.
This may be worth bringing up with Edward, as he seems to know more about this cult. Perhaps we can find out what these runes they say names: Whitemore, Korgoth.
Could I make a? Are these two talking about Kogoth aloud?
Yeah.
Might I make a check for that, please?
You can make a history check, sure.
That's not a religion check. Is it not like a religion?
Not really a religion thing, no.
Well, who needs religion anyway? Let's go.
You hear the name Korgoth, and you usually don't pay attention to these kinds of things, but as you're hearing the name, you start to think back. Korgoth is, and there's a cult that you've heard about back in the old. As far as you know, it was back in the old continent. The worship of a being called Korgoth, the White Maw. It's apparently, as far as you know, it's a creature from the void, said to have been banished by the gods. One of the first creatures created when the tree was made. You don't know the details, but you do know that there's a cult that is basically focused around this creature, and the cult is known for taking individuals, humans, halflings, dwarves. Back in the old kingdom, that's all there was, and devouring them in horrible rituals, cannibalistic rituals. They say that the endless hunger of the White Maw is felt through all of his worshippers.
Right on. And is it a widespread, or would it be a traditionally secretive sort of cult?
As far as you know, like the less you've heard of it, it's obviously very outlawed in the Old Kingdom, but it's quite prevalent. Whoa, okay. In the Old Kingdom, but you never heard about anything related to the White Maw in this continent.
Have we come across Quogoth before? I don't know why, but the name seems similar. or familiar rather. Like, does anyone else kind of feel that way, or have I just read some H.P. Lovecraft on the side and was like, yeah,
You don't. I don't. No, you haven't encountered the name before, aside from possibly
not a 50
Edward saying
session
it.
one of it. All right, gotcha. All right, well, listen, I relay the information that has been like, hey guys, there's this fucking white maw fucker, and I proceed onwards. I'm sure everyone tunes out the swearing and just focus on everyone's
That's fair.
predisposed to just hear the good part, the important parts.
That is fair.
I see.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that something from that old continent has made it all the way over here. I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about over the seas or nothing, but yeah, pretty sketchy, right? Kind of weird how they've set up here and so close to Onigashima, who would have presumed would have snuffed these fuckers out real quick.
And it's a creature from the void.
Yeah, does your chap, do they know each other? Would you be able to, you know?
I will have to look into it.
Put in a good word for us.
Considering the fact they're eating people, put in a really bad word, a real stinky word about us, ideally. And do you know what this quote is? Like, are we allowed to say that word? Like, it's not a that should not be named sort of buzz, is it?
First, just a DM question. Would Edward have heard of that name?
Yeah. Not only did he hear it during his time, near the end of his time at the cult, but in your previous adventures with Brom, Taliesin mentioned it a couple of times.
Okay. I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah.
That old man, the last time we fought him, we were in the void. That's why I came through the void as well. I think he gained more power there. I don't know what he was trying to achieve. But I also don't know why they are here, why they crossed the seas.
Are they trying to get their hands on another portal to head?
Well, this is a very inaccessible
likely.
place. It might simply be that it's somewhere for them to, not be bothered by people like us.
I would lean towards the mirror theory that if they are trying to connect with the void, they would search for existing portals.
That's dangerous, but
It is.
What so sorry, you guys are throwing out the void. Do you mean like, and he kind of points up in the air, like beyond the sky?
Like nothing. Time doesn't pass in the void.
Isn't that where Fabus's people are? That's where the goblins are coming from, no? The void, the timeless space where their city is with the tubes and such. Demir, you know what I'm talking about. How do you get there? Is that how the goblins are escaping? Is that where the goblins are here? Are these guys opening up the portals for the goblin for this island?
The best I can understand is the goblins that we encountered were stuck in this time loop, and that if they are able to activate this portal here, then they could unleash a tide of goblins, much like we saw before, yes. As far as the goblin zombies, those could have been preserved corpses, or they could have accessed the portal. We don't know.
I think it's two different factions. I don't see the cult working with goblins. They just want to consume. They believe that by consuming others, they become more powerful. Plus, they're always starving, they're always hungry. I don't think they would cooperate with anyone else.
That's good to know, at least.
Is it?
Well, having one or the other to deal with would be much better than both of them at the same time.
Good point.
So what did Amir and Emrys find in addition to the runes?
You will also find that each of them has what appears to be a potion on them. 3 potions that you can collect. They seem to be fairly high quality. One of them is a deeper red than the others. You've seen this. This seems to be a superior healing potion. The other 2 are greater healing potions. They didn't appear to have had time to use them.
Suck it.
Yo, good job, boys.
I already have a number of potions on my person, so if anyone else would like to keep hold of those, then
I would take one.
Demir only has one, so Demir would also take one. And
I would take one, but I'm more or less just a walking, talking healing potion.
if you're out of spell slots, though.
I already have 3 on me. I've yet to be out of spell slots enough to actually use
Kyoho has 3. Demir currently has 1, so 2 with taking one of the 3.
Well, probably Demir can take like 2 of them to get 3, and then how many does Callahan has 3? How many does Ed have?
Edward takes the superior healing potion. It says 1.
In fairness, maybe you should have 2.
Yeah, you could take this. Yeah, you could take 2, and then Demir.
I think per capita, you take a lot more damage than any of us combined.
You can take the superior and a greater, and Demir will take 1 greater. How about that?
Okay, perfect. I took the superior because, since Edward has the biggest health pool,
No, that's fine.
he would benefit more from it.
Yeah, Demir is definitely built on not taking damage to begin with. That's why he did that. Well, that and him being broke are the reasons he hasn't been buying potions.
Right.
Edward, as you are
Yeah.
taking the potions, you are currently putting them in your bag. And you hear this soft ringing in your head. And then you start hearing a voice. A very familiar voice. Edward. How glad I was to see you. I thought you were lost to the void.
I guess you failed.
The voice continues as if it's either ignoring you or you can't hear you. But you also can't shut it off. You can't seem to be able to block it. As you keep hearing Talison's voice in your head. Come talk to me, Edward. You and Brom have a lot to catch up to. He's done a lot He's been a busy boy ever since you were cast out. Do you remember young Jennifer? Owen? He did a lot for us. Edward, you should have seen Owen's face when Brahm slit his throat open. When Brahm took Owen and skinned him alive in front of Geneva. Oh, was she such a good child, aren't you? And then you hear another familiar voice, a female voice. Edward? Help. It hurts. Come, Edward. I don't know how much longer she'll take, but we're having so much fun in the meantime. And then the voice ceases, as well as the ringing.
First of all, Massive, I told you so. I called it months ago.
What
Remember?
does
I
Edward
called it
do? That's very cute, but what does Edward do?
Edward turns to the other.
Edward?
We have to go now. We have to go now.
I would recommend that we take a rest.
There's no
if we
time.
can.
There's no time. They have taken a child prisoner. I know that kid. I know it's a taunt, but we can't let her die.
Edward, if we aren't properly prepared, if we're going in as we're already spent from two major fights, the child and all of us will perish as well.
Indeed.
But if we take too long, she will die.
Then we won't take
Saying
too
she will
long.
die anyways. We can start right now, and we'll rest up immediately. We won't take another more second. No additional scouting ahead. No additional. We'll be as quick as possible, but look around. Look at yourself, at Callahan, at all of us, really. Well, except for Kyoho, who's taking no damage.
She gives a thumbs up.
we don't. I mean, we've expended. I know I'm almost empty on my spell slots, and I know we were hurt. We can't do any good in this state. Like you said, you know it's a taunt, and I don't want an innocent to die. But if we simply charge in, that's as good as condemning her.
Timmy's right.
I know all of that.
We can rest right now, as soon as we're done.
I'm sorry. You rest, and Edward chugs the superior healing potion.
8d4 plus 8.
Callan's gonna double chug 2 potions of healing. Could I shotgun 2 potions of healing
Sure.
as I kind of turn around and kind of do like the shrugging emotion to the guys and start chasing after Edward?
You can definitely just chug 2 potions of healing. What kind of potions are it? Just normal healing potions?
Yeah, just regular stuff.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Emrys looks at Demir and drinks a greater healing potion.
Demir.
How much is the greater healing potion? Sorry.
A greater healing potion is 4d4 plus 4.
Fucking, oh my god, this is the worst. These are the lowest quality potions I've ever had. Are you kidding me? 2 4s?
How much is a normal healing?
With Demir.
How much is a
damn.
normal healing potion?
2d4 plus 2.
God damn it. Short rest, they only take like 10 minutes, do they?
Short rest takes 1 hour.
Take an hour.
No,
Yeah.
hour. You can't just short rest for 10 minutes, have a quick powwow and then.
Not
If we
without
had
spells.
if we had a certain spell,
Yeah, there's a
Basic
spell called Catnap, which turns a short rest into a 10-minute rest.
Fuck up. Catnap. You
Yeah.
kidding me? Like,
No,
That's real.
it's an actual thing.
So we're going right now, not even a short rest, right?
Edward
Guys,
is
out of
charging.
character, I am so sorry. I am out of character. You don't have to follow Edward. I am sorry, but the history with that character, and it's probably just a taunt, and the character's probably not even there. But yeah, Edward, he has to go.
So you guys see Edward run up the stairs.
Regular is 2d4 plus what?
Regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
God damn it. Oh.
You are
Alright,
so frustrated.
God, I was so.
Alright.
2 6s?
Yeah.
Alright.
Average energy.
follows.
out of character, I'm not going to regain spell slots by doing a short rest anyway. So, like, taking a healing potion is effectively the same.
Yeah, all short rest would do for Demir's would be healing, and just
Yeah.
also for Callahan and Edward.
So it's actually like, you know.
You do keep the aberration though.
I'm drinking the third.
That's true, yeah. I do keep the aberration. So actually, it's beneficial for Emrys. Can an aberration drink a healing potion?
I would say
It
so,
It
yeah.
doesn't want to. It does not want to.
Does it have a mouth?
It wouldn't, but I would say that pouring the healing potion on top of it.
Or it
Does it take like
absorbs it through the eye?
by any chance? You just.
Yeah, healing potion eye drops.
If you want, you
Yeah,
can.
I'm not using healing potion on it.
Okay.
It can suffer. If I try to, it's just like, no, please, I must be closer to death.
All right. So, Edward, you go up ahead as everyone sees you rushing out the door. Everyone takes a moment to take out their potions and starts rushing behind you. But you go ahead as you start running towards the door. You open the door and you see a corridor that seems to stretch for. Well, you can't actually see the other side. It's completely dark, but you continue to run.
Does this corridor remind him of the same one that him and Brom traverse to enter that pocket dimension of some
No,
sort?
no.
Okay.
What was I? Yeah, so you see the corridor. You start dashing through the corridor towards the unknown. You start running through the darkness, only once in a while seeing slight specks of light coming from these magical orbs that seem to once in a while light up the way. Orbs that seem to have remained here for, well, a long, long time. You do hear the others behind you as they are, well, Yoho is pretty much catching up very easily. The others are a few ways away behind you. But Yoho is like between everyone and Edward. Edward, up ahead you see another set of double doors. What do? Do you? They seem to be closed.
Just burst them open.
Okay. So you all see as Edward charges in and crashes shoulder first into these doors. Immediately, the doors, they don't seem to be locked, so they open up immediately. And you come into a chamber full of light. Edward, as you step in, you see that, first of all, this room is almost like a cave. The walls are not worked, but the floor is a colored marble that seems to be well preserved, but still old. In front of you, you see a wall of light. It is a bluish energy wall that gives off this light that illuminates the whole room. In front of it, there's an arch made of stone and a path that leads through the arch. There are two other paths split by, the best way you could describe it is a river of just pure glowing energy. To your left and right, you see a set of stairs that lead up to the other two paths, all of them ending in this wall of light. Then you see it. You see up ahead Taliesin. He is standing in front of the wall of light, right underneath the arch. Next to him is a very familiar figure. A dwarf with a lute on his back, a blade in his hand, as he seems to be pinning a young woman, her arms to a wall. He has his blade to her neck, and they both look at you. You see Jenny, young Jenny, terrified. And then you see Taliesin smile and give you a nod. That's as far as you'll go, Edward. Patience, patience, my boy.
Edward will stop, in part waiting for the others, other part in pure awe. But he's focused on Brom, and he just says, "You're not Brom. You can't be."
Brom does not seem to respond. He seems to be focused mostly on Jenny. Dagger still close to her neck. You see a trickle of blood coming out as Jenny is shivering. The others arrive, and all of you see this room. All of you also notice not only the ones up ahead, but in each of the other paths, you see these hooded creatures. They wear these black robes, but you don't see their faces. They seem to be shadowed. One in each of the other paths. They at the top of the stairs, basically. They don't seem to move normally. They seem to always be in constant movement, not leaving the spot they're on, but they always seem to be slightly moving. And then you see worms coming out and in from their sleeves, their hoods. Edward, you recognize these creatures as the same ones that you fought when you and Brom fought before. But as you all arrive, you see Taliesin, you see a dwarf, and you see the young lady. And Taliesin looks at all of you and gives you a bow. Pleasure to meet friends of my boy, Edward. Thank you for taking care of him. I missed him so.
What do you
Say
want?
the word, Edward.
Sorry, Demir.
Oh, no, go on. Dwayne just said, say the word.
Okay. Edward gives a nod to the mirror. What do you want, Taliesin?
What I want is probably the same thing you want. I want out of this place. We're all stuck here. Unfortunately, and I don't take kindly to reliving my days, all being stuck in this place. You all see as the older man begins to cough, and then he wipes his mouth. Sees a bit of blood on the back of his hand, and then but he shakes his head. Well, as you might have noticed, this island keeps repeating itself. Annoying, obnoxious. I need you to stop that. Callahan, as they're talking, because of your ungodly perception, you actually
That's me. That's what I do.
you look at the wall of light behind him, and you actually see that there's something behind the wall of light.
Ooh.
You see a different light inside, flowing. You see stone. You see some orbs that seem to be placed in a circle around this energy, this light. That's as far as you can see with your passive perception as you're just glancing. The wall of light is blinding, but you manage to peer through it.
Is it a similar enough light to the one Maul gave off, like kind of a divine light?
I wouldn't say so, no.
Or is it more like the sun in terms of light? Like,
No.
I suppose
It's
what's this
actually
light like? Have I seen anything similar?
it's actually more of a dark light. There's this bright light of the wall, then you see some dark light mixed in with a bright light, but it doesn't feel divine.
Does it seem more similar to the? Like, I'm fairly certain the Pirate King didn't give any light vibes. But would it be kind of similar to any sort of glow that they might have given off, or anything that Emrys has done in the past?
More similar to Emrys, like the dark energies that Emrys sometimes summons. That dark pitch darkness sometimes you get that familiar feeling from it.
And that kind of, I suppose that sort of stone is that something part of the wall, or is it something more closer to myself?
I'll put you on a map. It's way easier.
Not that we'll be doing any fighting here. Just
Of course.
just happens to be a map. Oh, that's like way more epic than I
Oh,
imagined.
yeah. I thought it was just this little white. Oh, who are these weird dudes in the corner?
What are these weird dudes?
Those are the worm guys. Remember? Full of worms.
I'm trying to forget already, man.
Ah, yes, I forgot about your aberration. I'm going to say he's like 10 feet
probably-
behind you.
He's probably behind us.
Yes, he's about 10 feet behind you. Otherwise, you'd all be suffering right now. But yes, this is what you see. And Taliesin, he continues. Yeah. I need you to do something for me. Break this loop. It's more difficult than I anticipated. Without the loop broken, I won't be able to use this. Neither of us will. And he points towards the magic light.
All right. So we break the loop. Jenny lives. You die.
Ah, boy, if I worried about my death, things would be very different. You're welcome to try to kill me afterwards, but first, I need the loop broken. I will release the girl afterwards. Can't say I can do the same
deal.
about her brother. No deal.
If you don't release the girl, we don't break the loop.
Ah, unfortunate. You will not be released until I know you've done a good job. I am no fool, Edward. You see him nod his head towards Brom, and you see Brom drag her behind this wall, where you cease to be able to see her.
Okay,
The
so
girl.
how do you break the loop?
Oh, that's a good boy. Obedient. As you were when you were younger. I miss this so much, my boy. The ones who made this place worked hard. Have you seen the angels before the end of the loop?
Maybe.
Speak up, boy. Give me a proper answer, none of this mumbling. You know better.
Edward comes a little bit close.
That's close enough. I
Yes.
told you. And you hear Jenifa give out a cry in pain. Back away, Edward.
Okay, I won't move.
Back away. Don't be unruly now, boy. The angels. It is my belief that when they came here and they sought to destroy this place, they triggered some fail-safe mechanism these green-skinned creatures had powerful magics. The loop might be their failsafe. From what we've gathered, through lots and trial and error, is that there are 2 other facilities. This facility contains what we seek. The other 2 contain what we need. Begins cough for a little while again. One of the other facilities, as we understand, holds the mechanism keeping this loop in place. Go there, destroy the loop, destroy the mechanism. It should end the loop. Or go to the 3rd facility, where they house the power they need, the batteries they need to power all of this. I do not know what these batteries are, but these seem to be great magic. Destroy those, and maybe the mechanism will lose its power. Either is fine, or maybe both. Who knows? Don't care, as long as you do this for me.
Edward turns to the party. What do you guys think?
Emrys will make a telepathic link with Edward and say, I don't see why we don't just, well, stand our ground with them right here and now. Unless you believe from your experience that would be unwise.
Do you think we can save the girl?
I don't know, but to go to one of the other facilities, the time it would take to do so, I'm not sure, even if we did save her off that time, what they might do to her in that time is unfathomable.
That's true.
During this time, Demir is also going to cast a message to talk to Edward. Which will give credit, but just saying, if Callahan is quick enough, but just as a fair warning, if Callahan is quick enough, he could preserve her body for resurrection, like he did with Kyoho. As an FYI. You can't hear what Demir is saying. Demir is telepathically speaking.
Can I do that? Yeah, no, never mind. I can do that. Yeah, no,
Your perception is not that high.
That's what you think, bro. That's what I let you guys think.
40. Perception roll of 40 is when you can read minds.
Lobby. I'll take it back. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that I could actually fucking cast that. It's one of my favorite things, so that's so good.
Yep.
So Edward looks at Emrys, then looks at the mirror, turns his backs to them. You know, Taliesin, that sounds a lot promising and all, but I want to kill you since I was a little kid. And now we can.
Edward,
So,
don't be foolish. You've lost once. You'll do it again. And then...
Taliesin, I will eat you. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna eat your face. I'm gonna eat your heart while it's still beating. And you can't do anything about it. You train me to do it. You know I can do it. I will.
And
Me too.
that's the hunger I loved seeing in you, boy. Come then. Watch your friend slay your beloved young sister. You hear Jennifer scream again. What do you do, Edward?
Roll initiative.
So you get ready to attack?
Yeah, charge in and attack.
All right, everyone roll initiative then.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure role playing this character with y'all.
All right. First of all, let's see. Music. I need the most epicest of musics.
So I'm gonna call quick dibs on Rune Knight Fighter for my Goblin character, just in case I go Goblin.
No, we have 3 more. I have 3 other character ideas to churn through before Goblins.
No. Next campaign is Goblin only.
No, I have to spend an RB.
Only if the Goblins can come out through this portal and then just immediately wreck shit on Taliesin.
If we're not playing Fabius's Angels,
Oh my god! Now I want
That's
that.
amazing.
You could do a hero point for initiative, though, Edward.
I know, but
yeah, no, come here. I wanna. Could I buy you a hero point so you can get the first hit on the guy?
if you're buying, I take it. But you know, I'm saving the hero points for. This guy's pretty scary. You know that, right? Is terrifying.
I'm not advising you spend. I'm just saying if you really want to.
No, I'm not gonna spend my hero point on this guy. On initiative.
Taliesin, let me just
You
check.
should have long rested before you as soon as we got in.
Yeah, because now I bet the girl's gonna die regardless, and she's
That's
gonna die.
what we
in a way
said.
that we can. I know, but like
why
out of
didn't we just say
character,
yeah, leave, take a long rest, and then come back and kill them?
What?
I thought about that, but I also thought that if we did leave, there was no way she was surviving anyways.
Is it too late? Is it too late for Emrys to say that? Can we do that, guys?
I mean, Edward already said that he was going to kill Taliesin and eat him alive while his heart was still beating. So,
yeah, it's pretty much hostile.
Edward is full aggro right now. Did you roll for Kyoho, by the way? RB?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you roll for Kyoho?
Yeah, Kyo got,
there you go.
Kyo
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
16. Yeah, no, it's there.
Okay, so Taliesin goes first, actually.
Hooray!
Oh boy.
Yeah. He rolled a natural 20.
Cone of coldness and just kill everyone immediately.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20.
Fireball. He doesn't know fireball. I hope.
Let's see. Okay, so you see Taliesin shake his head as you do see energies flowing around him. These dark shadows like the other cultists, and also this cold armor also around him like the other cultists. But he waves his hands towards you. Last time I barely entered the fight, Edward, and you still lost. This time, it'll be worse. As he uses one of his abilities, and you see between you, Edward, and everyone else, this line of shadows begin to appear, and then, in a manner very similar to Emerus when they summoned the Void, this dark energy surrounds all of you. You feel.
Hold on. Is this looking like is this him casting a spell, or he was casting
This is an
the
ability.
armor? Okay.
This is an ability. The armor of ice and shadows. It was already there when you entered. He already had that on.
Okay.
It's basically
So he was
preparing.
He's not casting a spell.
No, he's using an ability. This isn't a spell.
Okay.
As you all feel this tremor inside your head as this darkness releases for just a fraction of a second, I want all of you to roll wisdom saving throws, please.
You get +2.
Demir
actually,
their hero points.
I'm also using a hero point.
I'm also Oshio. Emerus does not get +2
is
because
Emerus
15 feet away.
Do we get a surprise round on him? No, because
Nope.
we're jumping him.
He was
No.
very aware that things were going to go down.
Okay, those are much better rolls.
I'll
Okay.
accept a 15, I
God.
suppose. I don't think I can do much better.
There we go. Okay, so I was just adjusting the map. So that's no. Emerus does not benefit from the +2.
Yeah, oh no, that's a 13. Oh,
So that's
dodge,
a 13. Yeah.
Okay. Use a hero point. But
So who else hasn't rolled?
what do you guys think? Is this
everyone.
worth using
That's
hero point on? As in buying one? I've already used one.
To you.
All right,
Sorry, say that again.
I'm gonna buy a hero point.
We're really going all out and camp.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm if I fail this, then it's definitely gonna suck. So, oh, okay.
Okay.
Never
Okay.
mind.
So that's a 3 for Emerus.
Well, 13, right? Does Emerus have to use a new one?
Yes, 13 for Emerus. RB, you rolled.
That's a 20. So that's a 22 for Gyoho and an 18 for Demir.
Okay, so both of you pass.
Does the aberration have to roll?
The aberration does have to roll, yes.
Oh, okay, let me do that.
Oh, that was the 3 that Emerus.
Now it's for the aberration. The aberration
Okay.
also fails. Edward, you pass, and well, everyone passes except for Emerus.
Aberration.
Team.
Emerus embraces the void.
Rose.
Yeah, a bit too much. Emerus embraces the void a bit.
Take me.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You take, Emerus, 12 points of psychic damage.
Okay, I believe I'm resistant to psychic
You are.
damage.
So you take 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Everyone else takes 6 points of psychic damage as well. The aberration, I don't know if the aberration is immune or...
Let me check. Oh yeah, no, it's immune to.
It's immune, so it's yeah, it doesn't really care. It's from the void, so it's fine. So Emerus, so all of you take 6 points of psychic damage, and Emerus, you are frightened of Taliesin.
Oh, I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Well, but this isn't a saving throw for frightened. This is just a side effect of you failing the psychic energy attack.
Okay.
Okay, so you You are frightened of him. So in your case, it just means you can't get closer to him, which I doubt you would, and you get disadvantage on all all
Which
rolls.
doesn't matter because I have no attack rolls.
There we go. There we go.
Does everyone even have spell slots left?
A couple.
Anyway,
A couple of level ones. Does the aberration is the aberration? Or actually, let me check it. I don't think it's immune to being frightened. So is the aberration frightened as well, or is it not frightened because it took no damage?
it took no damage, so it's not frightened.
Cool.
That's a good. And you see Taliesin begin to float up and land on top of this pillar. At the same time, you hear Jenny scream. It's Callahan's turn.
Alright, so on one hand, how high up is the pillars from the ground?
They are around 15 feet high.
So using degrees and angles, does anyone know what that is?
Complex math.
What's that? An angle?
How high is he? Sorry.
15 feet high.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
And he's 50 foot away by. Oh no, that's 50.
Yeah,
If you can actually do like the maths on this, I'll be dead serious impressed. Like,
the walls do seem to be at an angle in the map, but they are straight. So
Should be 52 feet. My math is right.
and the worm arts, are they undead or are they like just dudes? Are they just chilling?
you don't know.
But are they like stinky? Are they like undead stink?
They do
You're right, RB. It's 52 feet.
52 feet, but they seem to be skeletal and covered in worms.
Are they like? Is it kind of like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure thing where it's like the worms are controlling the dude?
Like I said, you do not know.
They kind of got the wrong memo. The other guys, they said, "Oh yeah, we cover our bodies in words," and these guys are like, "Oh, worms."
Wow.
That's excellent. Yeah, folks, you know.
Well, Callahan, you would know this because of your high roll. You do know that Kolgoth is basically a gigantic worm.
I swear to God, I've heard of Quogoth before. This is like a dude that we know.
Is it spelled?
I rolled it earlier.
I was in chat. Oh yeah, there is Korgoth.
For what it's worth, I don't have it written down anywhere in my notes.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
what my
tend to
notes
write down
say.
notes. I do tend to write down names.
I don't know if Edward mentioned it at some point. But anyway, Callahan, what do you do?
I did not. It's probably H.P. Lovecraft stuff.
It's probably, but at the same time, I actually don't read any H.P. Lovecraft because it's too spooky.
Wait, wasn't it like I
We
don't know.
can figure it out later.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's not important now. Yeah, but like I don't know, it's gonna keep me up. All right, I would like. Oh fuck, I've got so many awkwardly categorized spells. Could I? Fuck, is the bat worthwhile? Do we whip out the bat for this?
I mean, the bat's always worthwhile.
I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna whip out the bat at second level if that's all right. I'm not too pushed, but I was having to hit D8 on my screen every time I want to cast it. So bat, which is 60 feet. I like to smack Jimmy Neutron over here.
Oh, Taliesin. Okay. Okay. So the bat pops right next to Taliesin, and you swing, but without even moving, the bat just hits his armor of shadow and ice, and doesn't seem to do anything.
That's grand. That's grand. The other thing I want to make sure is my channel divinity. That's vulnerability. Turn undead is another channel divinity charge, isn't it?
Yes,
And would I be right in saying that I used turn undead last session?
you
didn't I?
did on the ghouls that you were fighting.
That is all right. In that case, can I cast Toll the Dead on this wormy gentleman over here?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Oh, please fail.
He fails.
Yes! 20 fucking damage, baby!
Okay. Well, he hasn't taken any damage, so it's not the D12s, it's the D8s.
Oh, fuck.
You're too used to someone going
+5
first.
roll? Could I keep the +5? Oh no, shit, sorry. That's an automatic +5.
Yeah, you automatically keep the +5, but it's 2D8 instead of 2D12.
No!
I'm
God, finally rolled better on an illegal roll.
All right. You do notice that the creature barely seems to flinch when you do that.
Alright, well, look, I'll move behind Edward then.
Is that all you do?
Yeah, I want to make sure that Emrys has a way to get out and hopefully meat shield me. I don't know, whatever you're feeling up to, bud.
Okay. Yo-ho, you're on, and then we are going to have the mirror.
Kyoho's gonna ask Edward, where to?
Kill the old man.
Kyoho will position herself, like stagger
Okay.
in the party. And then Kyoho will take out her bow, and we'll do a Kensei shot, and start firing at the old man with I'm sorry, Sevian, but with 2 magic arrows for a +1.
Oh, okay. So
Which
she takes out the 2 magical arrows.
okay.
You can roll normal bow and we just add the 1, so that's 24. That's a hit.
And then Kensei shot. And then second attack. And does that hit? 18?
Yes, that's a hit.
And Kensei shot. Oof.
So
Is it C4?
that's
That's not too bad.
22 points of damage.
Yeah, and then just because everyone actually, and then hold on. Does the +1 for the arrow count towards the attack and the damage?
Yes, so it would
So
be
it's
24. Okay.
Yes.
So
okay.
you do see as the second arrow, both arrows hit his shadow ice armor, but the force behind the arrows, as he has to gather this ice in front of the arrows to protect his vital organs, it shatters the ice armor and it just nicks him a little bit. So he barely takes any damage, but his
Yeah.
ice armor seems to have vanished. Not
Okay.
the shadows.
I think Kyo is also going to take a step. Sorry, this is where I move a step back to.
Okay.
Kyo looks a little better than the rest of the party as far as taking damage. Okay. Yeah, that'll be Kyo's turn.
Okay. Demir.
Demir will fire off a firebolt. Oh, he's good for her these days.
Pew pew. At who though?
Sorry. Also at the fucker.
Oh, a Taliesin. Okay. 11 damage. So after the arrows break apart his armor, the fire comes right behind, and he gets
I want to say it's
wind.
like at the same time with like that little Oni magic there going right now.
Oh,
Just like a.
how about
boom.
this? No, how about this? Let's go with this. She fires the 2 arrows. You fire the firebolt, and you ignite the arrows as they hit a
So they,
Taliesin.
melt the armor, the ice armor itself. and
Yeah,
burn
pretty
further.
good.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Pretty-
talking about.
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Man, wish Seb was here for this awesome like Oni shit we're doing right now.
Some Oni shit.
And then Demir will also stagger. And then I just want to hold on. I gotta make sure something. Yeah. Okay. Well then, let me just I have to check a very certain spell that. Yeah. Okay. We'll move just a little bit, like right there. Okay. Yeah, and that'll be Demir's turn. Actually, no, I do want to be moved one to the left. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Okay. It's the Wormheart's turn. This one moves behind Demir.
Sorry. Wait, hold on one more time. Sorry. Edward's radius is 10 feet, right? Not 15.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Never mind. I thought it was 15. So I do want to be there.
Boop.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No problem. No problem. So Wormhearts go here, and Wormheart goes here. So they are attacking Demir and Kyoho. So the first one is casting a spell at Demir. As you see, necrotic energy flows around Demir, as you hear almost like many mouths are whispering, and he reaches out to grab you, Demir. Natural 20.
Nope.
What do you mean, nope?
I can El Noperino any
I know.
natural 20 within 5 natural 20s.
I know. Within 5 natural 20s. Great. So it does not become a natural 20. So it does not become an inflict wounds cast at 3rd level. Doubled. That's good. So Demir, you only take 5d10 necrotic damage.
I have one counter spell. I'm saving it for Dalson.
Where's my other d10s? There we go. And there we go. 4. I need one more. There we go. So Demir, you take. Not bad. Okay, this could have been worse. You take 22 points of necrotic damage.
Whew.
I rolled pretty badly, actually.
Yeah, that is fine. I will almost took my existing HP by half, but I'll take it.
All right. The other one is actually not using a spell. He is using He's actually, he reaches out and you see the worms that surround his arm lash out and try to strike at Kyoho. Let's see. By the way, I've been saying Korgoth. It's Korgeth. That was my mistake.
I'm sorry. You said Geth? Geth?
Yes, Geth. So he is going to attack Kyoho twice with the worms.
Just a side thing, Korgoth rings 0 bells. Korgoth, 100.
Okay.
So I have no idea who this Korgoth guy is. His lame younger brother, no doubt.
Yeah. Oh, Kyoho's AC is 16, right?
Yes. Yes, it
She
is.
dodges both attacks. And I forgot, he casts a spell, but he can still make an additional attack on you, Demir. So he's going to use the same worm attack against you. And that's a hit.
Are you sure that's a hit, or does his shield spell kick in?
Are you doing the John Cena? Are you sure about that meme?
Yeah.
What's his AC now?
21.
21. No, that is not a hit. You see these worms stop before they reach you as they are trying to devour you. Cool. So that is their turn. Emerus, it is your turn.
Okay. So first I want to ask, how much space is on these stairs? Would the aberration, when it comes to its turn, be able to squeeze past behind worm dudes? Or
No, they're pretty thin.
Okay. In that case,
You could use the aberration as like a move ahead to check for traps.
and next to them, like this kind of, that's just water. How deep is it?
That seems to be water-like energy.
Water-like energy.
You don't know what it might be able to do.
Okay. Then okay, so the aberration will, first off, it will have to move 10 feet to get to where it is now, doesn't it?
Yes.
On the map as in, because it was 10 feet behind. And then it can go 5, 10, 15. If it moves to the space above Kyoho, it can do that, and it can still attack the
Yes.
wormy dude, can't it? This isn't the aberration's turn yet. It's still Emry's turn first. I'm just planning the aberration's turn
Okay.
because it relates to my ideas. So for Emry's turn first, Emrys is going to Emrys is going to. Okay, so Alexander's like up there.
Yes, he
and
is.
this doorway, he's kind of to the left. So if Emrys were to move like back and to the right, Talazan wouldn't be able to see them, would he?
There
Like
is
behind
no.
where the aberration currently is.
There is no. There is just wall up to there. There is a very straight corridor.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, because Talazan's like off to the right. So if Emrys moves and is like right against the right side of that corridor,
I'm gonna say where he is. If you're just going 5 feet back, yes, he would be able to still see you. If you go deeper into the corridor, no.
So
Yeah,
he's gonna
that's what I
come
meant.
back.
If
He's gonna
Emrys-
come back.
if Emrys went deeper into the corridor, that's what I meant. Yeah. Anyway, so Emrys, right? Sorry, I'm just had some things to check. So Emrys is going to start by casting. Emrys will cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
So Emrys just kind of reaches out a hand, and this mage hand is invisible because Emrys is special and has that ability. But there's just this kind of pulse of psychic energy as this invisible mage hand appears. And then, as a bonus action, Emrys is going to attempt to telekinetically shove the wormy dude next to Demir.
Okay.
Emrys is, so it has to make a strength saving throw.
Roll a 19.
It saves,
Yeah.
and nothing happens. And then Emrys is going to move back. So I can't move off the board, but if you just move not wormy dude, if you just move aberration, so Emrys is there, but further back enough that Alison can't really see them very well.
Yeah. Well, they also cannot see Taliesin, but
That's fine for Emrys, just because
Okay.
because of the way Talison's positioned, if Emrys is further back,
yep.
the wall here will be in the way, so they won't be able to see them. So yeah, Emrys is just a little bit further back.
Is Emrys terrified of frightened of Taliesin for a full minute, or is it
You don't know.
roll to recover? Okay.
Yeah, Emrys just sees Taliesin is and just kind of starts backing off a bit. And then Aberration moves up there and is going to attack. So Aberration attacks. That's 8.
Attack! Aberration! Attack! That is not a hit. That is indeed a hit.
Okay. So 12 psychic damage.
All right. They don't seem to be taking as much damage as the cultists, but the worms still vibrate and act weird.
Vibrating worms.
Yes. Edward, it's your turn.
Edward is going to charge in towards Brom.
Can Emrys say one more thing before Edward's turn? Sorry. Emrys just, as the aberration is kind of moving, Emrys just shouts to Kyoho, try not to be near it if you can.
So you move it right next to Q.
Away. Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Edward.
He will charge in towards Brom, right over there, which he can because he has 40 movement speed.
Yeah.
If we go over here,
Okay. So you get there and you see Brom and Jenny. Brom with the dagger and Jenny just standing, just leaning back. They don't seem to react to you.
can Edward reach Brom?
Sure.
Okay, you'll try to grapple him.
Okay. Edward reaches out to grapple Brom, and his hands face through him.
King knew it.
Yeah, obviously.
All brawn and no brain. Just how we grew you.
Does he mean all Brahm and no brain?
So I'm taking away all your hero points from now on.
No,
Edward.
I'll give you one. I'll buy you 1 hero point.
We can't. We don't have no hero points left.
Edward, what do you do?
Nothing. No, okay. He dashes back. He dashes back over here.
Oh, shit.
Wait, he can dash over here. Yeah, he can. Yeah, that's what
Yes,
he'll do.
you can. All right.
And that's it.
All right. It is Talison's turn as he floats on up away from the bat, but just still up here. As he looks around the battlefield, and he smiles as he looks back towards Edward. We could have worked together, you foolish boy. No matter. He begins to cast a spell.
Ah, fuck you. No, he doesn't.
No, fuck you! Alright.
Casting, because it's my only spell slot available, counter spells getting cast at 4th level.
Alright.
Ooh,
He was casting a 4th level spell. So as you see him begin to cast this spell, the energies begin to the air begins to tremble around him. But Demir, you reach out, sigils appear around you, and then appear in front of him, and then suddenly they break like glass, and nothing happens. Taliesin looks at his hands, then looks towards the mirror. Ah, I see your company this time is more effective than the last one. Callahan, it's your turn.
Howdy. I would like to move my baton a space to the left, and I would like to just bonk this man on his bald head.
Okay. That is a miss.
What is that? Is that that's a 2? My word, that's awful. But that's okay. That's okay. And just to kind of touch on what happened with Ed, Braum is like a mirage. Is that what happened?
Edward didn't actually
yeah,
explain, but it seemed like it.
Illusion. Just an illusion.
Okay, interesting. In that case, and I feel really awkward, but I'm not going to stand next to Emma, so I'm going to stand over here, because that way I'm not really diagonal, or like if I stand here, I'm too worried that these worm guys are going to thunderbolt all 3 of us. And let me just say, Ran has caused me a lot of stress when it comes to diagonals and standing next to friends.
Kyoho.
Oh wait, my action! I want to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh, okay. Cast Guiding Bolt. At Taliesin?
Taliesin, just a 1st level, if that's all right with you.
Okay. That is a miss.
Fucking, oh my god, again? What am I doing, guys? This is awful. Sorry.
So, Guiding Bolt shoots past him and hits the wall of light and dissipates.
Does anything think it's worthwhile using my hero point on this?
It's up to you.
That the next attack gets advantage.
Yeah,
It's
get advantage on the next attack if it hits.
Yeah, I mean it might be good.
Alright, all I need is one person to feed into my bullshit. Let's go. Haha, I'm fun, guys. Bada bing, bada boom, 15, baby.
Not enough to hit. Sorry.
Ew, oh my word. Oh my goodness. Has anyone laid a hit on this guy?
Nope.
Yeah, wait. Oh well.
Well, yeah, he's taken damage, but not from an attack roll.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he has.
Kyoho and the
Kyoho
Oh
and Demir
yeah,
hit him.
Kyoho and Demir hit him. That's true. This is very true.
No worries, that's my go anyways, it's Gyo's.
Okay, Kyoho.
Okay, so beginning of Kyoho's turn takes a wisdom saving throw because she's next to the aberration. Right?
At the start of each of the aberrations turn, So it has to be
Oh, okay.
the aberration's
Okay,
turn.
that's so okay. I was like, whenever it's called out saying, try to get away from it, as it was like sending it over. To
Nope.
Okay, Kyoho then is going to. How to spend a key point? Kyo, Kyoho's at full health. Kyoho is just gonna try and break away, take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Hang on, wait, Kyoho could move down here. You know, there's a space
Oh,
here.
I'm wanting to get away from. Oh, I guess that's true. I was trying to get to an attack on Brian. You know what? Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, that was overcovered by the thing.
Okay.
Kyoho moved there, drop the bow, and start hacking and slashing at the worm guy. So first one.
That is a hit. 8 damage. You cut, and you see worms being cut in half, and it wobbles as it takes damage.
All right, second attack.
Another attack. Another hit. These seem easier to hit than the other one, than Callison.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to use a key point for. Oh, let me make sure. Oh no, that's the only as part of. Sorry, I'm not a monk. I need to.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
I need to refresh my. I'm just making sure the. Okay. So, Fury of Blows does not require me to hit with an unarmed attack. It's just have to use the attack action.
Basically, Fury of Blows, you do 2 unarmed attacks.
Yeah, I was just making. I thought there was a monk ability, and maybe it's a different one where you have to use an unarmed. Maybe it's a different subclass where you have to use an unarmed attack as part of your action in order to activate it.
I think it's Stunning Strike. Not sure.
No,
but,
it's not such a.
But you can Fury of Blows.
It's probably another subclass or something. Is what?
You can Fury of Blows if you want.
Yeah, but okay, that's what I'm doing. So 2 unarmed strikes.
Indubitably. Ooh, natural 20.
Woo.
And a miss, but still. And she.
Hey, that natural 20 makes up for it.
Yeah. So basically, she slashes the creature twice and then kicks him in the face.
How's the creature looking?
I mean, it has a weird morphology. You're not really sure. It's still standing strong. You did cut a few chunks out of it, but still, it's a weird creature. You're not really sure how well what it would look like if it's hurt or not.
Okay.
Demir.
That's Demir's turn. So. Refresher, if someone's next to me, that gives me disadvantage on the
ranged
attack,
attacks,
right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so sorry, I'm just trying to pull up all my items. Demir, in that case, because this doesn't require an attack action, Demir is going to pull out his wand of magic missiles.
Ooh, okay.
And I am going to.
It's been a while since that's been used.
Yeah, well, it's good for situations like this. So we've just becoming hitting thousand. Okay, Demir's gonna fire it at the one that Kyo was wailing on.
Okay.
The aberration.
How many charges?
I'm gonna do. Have 7 charges. I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna wait. Let's do 4 charges.
4 charges. So that's 7d4 plus 7.
Okay.
Suddenly, you all see the mirror has never done this. He pulls out.
I've used it once before.
Well, you've only seen him do it once. Pulls out the wand, the magic missiles, and 7 beams just shoot out and hit this guy 7 times. Looks pretty damn hurt from that.
All right, and then so that was Demir's action. Yeah, Demir will hold his ground.
Okay. Wormheart's turn. So, the one fighting Kyoho and the aberration just took these mighty blows from both Demir and Kyoho. It is going to it's going to move here. Actually, no, it's going to move here. The aberration gets an attack opportunity on it. Emrys.
And the aberration will take that attack of opportunity.
Yes.
That's so sad. Let's look at this weird loser. Got attack of opportunity off from the weird little eyeball guy. Pathetic. May as well just die on the spot.
Oh, I think that's a hit.
It is a hit.
Fucking got hit by the weird eyeball
14
guy.
psychic damage.
Okay.
Dead.
So wait, did this guy just run behind Kyoho, or is he going towards Emrys?
No, he's behind Kyoho.
Okay.
Kyoho, so RB, please roll a Constitution saving throw as he's casting a spell on Kyoho.
Constitution saving throw 15.
Just enough to pass. And it fails to cast the spell, so it's going to try to strike Kyoho with the worms.
Worms.
That is a hit. It's 22.
Kyoho's AC is actually a 28.
Sev wishes. All right, so Kyoho takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage and must make another Constitution saving throw. Okay. Takes 8 points of necrotic damage. And, well, the rest doesn't matter because Kyoho passed the saving throw.
Woo.
Woo!
I'm not sure which of those was better to pass, but glad she passed both.
The other Wormheart is going to cast another spell on Demir. So Demir, roll Constitution saving throw, please. Okay.
It's not good.
It is a 12 because of Edward, but still a fail. Suddenly, Demir, your vision vanishes. Everything is dark. You are blind. Blinded by the light. And then...
By the light or the darkness?
The darkness, yes. And then it's going to attack you with advantage because you are blinded.
She blinded me.
That's a D8. Why am I rolling a D8?
Ah, that fails.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Another natural 20.
It's Callahan.
Yeah, man, obviously.
Okay.
Is this a question?
Okay.
You didn't speak up, so I was a question, yeah.
So, natural 20 cancel.
He's so weird slapping me to just be like, speak up, man, speak up.
So natural 20 cancelled. Demir, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and do another Constitution saving throw. That's a fail. You feel worms burrowing inside your skin, into your flesh, begin to move throughout your torso. You take an additional 9 points of necrotic damage. Also, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Sorry, Dusk. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. A gift to the Great One. Yes. Nice. Please don't kill my OC. Okay. That's that you're protected. Anyway. Yeah. No. That's what happens. That's the end of their turn.
Demir's gonna shout out. Don't worry about me.
Emrys, it would appear that it is your turn, and you are no longer frightened.
Cool. Then Emrys will first off with a bonus action.
Bonus action, shun.
Emrys is gonna move the mage hand over to the guy near Demir and attempt a telekinetic push.
In what direction, by the way?
It will. Well, it's. I guess it can be any direction. It's towards the blue liquid.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Strengths. Ooh. Does a 15 pass?
Probably. Actually, hang on. DC 8 plus proficient bonus plus ability modifier of the score increase by this feat.
Probably six.
So-
Probably a DC.
It's your DC, normal DC.
Oh, then no, it fails.
Oh, then it fails.
So it is moved 5 feet into the liquid.
Okay, so it's pushed into the liquid. You see, and suddenly pushed in, falls, and you see as this. That now that you're close, Edward, this holy radiant energy begins to engulf the creature. It's going to take damage from falling into it, and it appears to be taking a lot of it. Appears to be taking a lot of damage so far from being submerged in it.
Nice.
Anything else, Emrys?
Yes. So Emrys is also going to let's see, what's the range on this? Oh, I accidentally clicked it. Oh, 60 feet actually.
Yeah.
That means I'm probably in range of
Tellison?
yeah.
Well, if you move to where you are on...
I'm 10 feet further back, yeah.
Yeah, if you move a little bit closer.
Um,
If you move to where you are on the map now, you'd be able to reach him.
No, I think what Emrys will do instead is Emrys will...
Yes.
Yeah, Emrys will do a mind sliver on the wormy thing.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay. So
Intelligence save.
intelligence save. The 7.
Yeah, I think that fails, so that's 2d6.
Yeah.
So 7 psychic damage.
It appears to be miffed.
And it has to, or its next save will be worse.
Okay, 1d4 from the next save.
And
Now the aberration.
Yep. The aberration is going to just move kind of. Actually, it's going to. Yeah, no, it will move there where you just put
All right.
and attack.
Okay. Go Cthulhu powers. That is a hit,
Cool.
and
Two
that is
hits
a
then.
hit as well. They're not too difficult to hit.
27 psychic damage in total.
Very well. It is the a lot of the worms have apparently died, so it's in a very precarious position. Edward.
Is there a way that the worm guy can emerge?
Well, yeah. Can try to
Okay,
climb
so,
climb back on shore.
Opportunity attack would it get if Edward moved? Or
It depends on where it's going to move.
No, it's not that. Can I reach him with a sword?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to press on his head or whatever, just to keep him there. Can I do that?
I'm gonna say do. It's effectively like a grapple check. So do an athletics versus whatever he's gonna roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oof.
All right. You try
I'll have to
to
take it.
you try
You
to
have a
push him
sure
down and keep him down, but he is a slippery fucker.
Okay.
All right.
Wasted my action, so just gonna stand there.
All right. Talison's turn. He is looking around, and I'm gonna say he casts. Let's see. Choose a point within range. Oh. No, actually, he is going to use his Howling Void ability again. So, everyone but Amaris, please roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Running away is the good tactic. But unfortunately, the aberrant spirit was not running away, so wisdom save.
Everyone but Amaris.
Yeah, but the aberrant spirit.
He is immune to psychic damage. Doesn't matter.
Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I roll with advantage?
No.
you do get a +2 from Edward.
Oh, sick one. Yeah, fucking 15. I feel a lot more confident now.
That's nice.
Why is everyone rolling advantage but me?
I use a
No,
hero point.
Mine is Kyoho. Kyoho is the second one. So I also have a 15.
Oh, I have gotcha. All right, that makes a lot more sense.
Funny.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't show up as like the different character sheet. It just shows
I don't
up
know.
as
I was,
blades.
you know, because like I did know you were doing that beforehand. I know you had that off earlier, but in my head, I could have sworn Kyoho's name came up as well. But now I can't see that you got a +2 and she's got a +3. That's on me.
Yeah.
All right. So, everyone passed because Edward's aura protected the Mir and Callahan. Because the DC was 15. Yeah. So you would have taken 14 points of psychic damage, but instead you only take 7. And you are not frightened.
Thanks, Ed.
No, thank you.
Demir, you are in a very bad position.
Not, I'm just a 2 HP and blind, but
Yeah.
and I'm getting that's not too bad.
I mean, you're
If I
fine.
go unconscious, maybe the blindness will go away, and
Maybe. Oh, actually, have you had your turn yet? No.
no.
Yeah, no,
I
not
haven't.
not since the worm. No.
I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but
Yeah.
I don't have my.
No,
turn
it's
yet.
the spell. It's the blindness spell. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
I figured.
Taliesin seems very annoyed that you're all still alive somehow.
Man, it must suck to be a warlock and have limited spell slots, and then have one of them counterspelled.
Uh-huh. Anyway, Callahan.
I'd like to take a step forward,
Okay.
and I'd like to place my fist on the small of Demir's back and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
I said to ignore me. Demir said to don't
Ignore
worry
me.
about him.
Okay.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear this guy being so ungrateful as I save his dumbass 3d8, and then there's also a +5 to that as well. So 16.
Demir. Callahan, you feel a hand touch you, and you feel a warmth begin to flow into you.
Ugh.
However, suddenly it's almost like the warmth that Callahan is injecting into you, this holy energy, the healing energy, is absorbed by the worms inside you, and you feel the mirror as the worms seem to be getting bigger inside you, pushing your organs aside as you begin to feel nauseous that they are moving inside you and getting bigger. You do not you do not appear to be healing.
Well, one thing I did, I should have gotten arcane. I would have still have like been hit by everything, the stuff, but I did have when I counterspelled. I should have gotten more arcane word hit points.
So you can add the HP.
Okay, I would have still blown through it immediately due to that inflict wounds, but
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead, stop, that hurts.
Yeah, Callahan.
I'm going to just pretend that's Demir doing his own thing. I'm going to He's just going to presume he did well. He's just going to presume he did well, as am I. Oh, very
Nice.
Finally, fucking finally. It's on a
So
hit.
here's the thing. Taliesin, since the bat has failed to hit Taliesin, he's been just using his shadow armor to block it. Now he's distracted because he got complacent, and suddenly
Coming from on top of his bald head.
the bat just clunks him in the head, and it just looks at the bat angrily, and then slowly looks towards Callahan. Another one that's useful. Good. Yo-ho.
All right, one attack against Worm Dude with the short sword.
Not a hit.
Can I use a key point to boost that?
You can, yes.
So that will go to a 13. So that hit.
That is a hit, yes.
Okay, so 8 damage. Still up.
Yes.
Okay.
Barely,
Another
but
attack.
yes. That would be enough to kill it. So Kyo cleaves it in two, destroying this creature.
All right. Then that is Kyoho's then going to rush over here.
Okay.
And because she used a key point as part of her action, she's
Yes.
able to take him.
Yeah, Seb would be proud.
Oh, but that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
You know, it's taking a swim right now. It's kind of like, and Edward's trying to like pin it down. It's hard to hit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
squirmy, motherfucker. And then, yeah. Okay, so that's it for Kyoho.
Okay. Demir,
Demir.
you feel the worms moving inside you.
Demir. Is there something I can do? I would like. Hold on, I do want to check something.
Does that hurt?
I
Oni boy.
mean, I'm just blind, right?
Yes.
I can still do an action if it doesn't require a thing.
Yeah, you can do everything normally. You're just blind.
Yeah. In that case, I will. I will roll. I will use 2 more charges of my magic missile, and because Taliesin is an asshole and taunted me, they're gonna go at Taliesin.
Okay, so that's 5d4 plus 4. All right. As you fire the magic missiles, suddenly you do hit.
I was like, if he still has a shield, spells off your shield, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Anyway, Taliesin took a heavy hit from all those. That's a high damage magic missile. Anything else?
Yep. And then no, Demir is just gonna stay put, but trying to ignore the pain.
Okay.
And do I do a Constitutional saving throw?
Yes.
Yes.
You are no longer blinded.
Ugh.
You can see Callahan's right in front of you.
Oh God, that healing spell, these worms, it's
You're welcome, man.
bigger. No, it hurts.
You want
didn't
more?
Work. No, it didn't work.
Oh, I can recast it if you want, man. Don't worry.
No.
Jesus, all right, fine.
Kyoho gets an attack opportunity as the worm heart is moving away from her. Back on shore. It does take some damage from moving around in that thing.
That's gonna be a miss.
That's a miss. Okay. So, takes quite a fair bit of damage from that. But it's going to, well, finish off the mirror first. So it's going to, let's make it easier. It's going to cast Inflict Wounds on the mirror.
It rolls another 20, I swear to fuck.
Didn't roll a natural 20.
Demir is gonna, if the attack hits, Demir is gonna use his last spell slot.
That is a hit.
Cast shield. So 21.
21 is not a hit. So you see the necrotic energy moving towards you, and you block it. He seems frustrated. So he's going to attack again by slamming its worms on you again. That is even lower than before. So that is a wasted turn for it.
Okay.
Emirates!
The creature crawls back out of the blue goo, and Emrys is gonna try and shove it right back in.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
that's an 18.
You know what I should have done? I should have
You
mind.
should have done Mind Sliver first. Yeah.
Well, what do you do now?
But it's fine because what Emrys will do instead is Emrys can see Taliesin.
Yeah.
Can't they? Emrys actually, let me just check something really quickly. Yeah. If I do that, then it would have to be okay. Okay, yeah. Emrys isn't afraid of Taliesin anymore, though. So Emrys is going to move just like sort of 10 foot forward to be in range of a Dissonant Whispers on Taliesin.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers. Taliesin is going to. It's a wisdom saving throw?
You. Oh, no, not Dissonant Whispers, sorry. Mind Sliver.
Oh, Mind Sliver. Intelligence saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's a pass. That is. Ooh, that is a.
Okay.
There's a 17, so yeah, that's a pass.
Yeah. Okay, and then Emrys, having failed, is going to move back again.
Okay.
Aberration turn.
To-
The aberration.
So Emrys is exactly where they are on the map, right?
No, Emrys moved 10 foot back again.
10 foot back, okay.
And then the yeah, I guess the aberration is just going to move forward. It can't fly,
Nope.
but can it climb?
Yeah.
This wall?
Half
It's
speed.
going to try. Yeah, it's going to try and
So it was here.
with bonus action dash. Can it climb? I'm assuming it can, right?
Yeah, so it can move up to here. That's 25 feet. So that's 15 feet to climb. I'm gonna say it ends its turn here.
The aberration was here, wasn't it?
It was here.
I can't. How can I? Oh, because I'm on the wrong bloody thing.
So
You're going to go up the left side or the right side? Does it make a difference?
If I go the right side, then it will be less movement, won't it?
No, it's the same.
Oh. Okay then. I guess it doesn't matter.
I only said left side because the bat is on the right side. It would have to
That's
compete with the
true, yeah.
bat.
Then yeah, the aberration just kind of climbs up, just kind of making its way, and its ability is. Yeah, it's only 5 foot reach.
Yep.
Yeah, so it just climbs up
Okay.
to.
Edward.
And that's the end of my turn.
Edward.
Edward will slash the worm guy in front of the mirror.
Okay.
Oh wait, before that, would lay on hands heal the worm affliction?
You don't
The
know.
5 point?
You when it happened to Brom, you never got the chance to try it.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry about. During this time, you're hearing the mirror argue with Callahan about helping him. And
Yeah,
saying
but
he shouldn't
Edward.
have.
When has Edward listened to what his friends have said?
I'm just putting out information. Callahan didn't listen. Maybe Edward don't either.
I don't know. I feel like that was just a cry for help, really.
Like the thing is, it wouldn't be a heal. It would be 5 points to end a condition. But maybe worms.
Edward, what do
I
you
understand
do?
your logic. I'm just.
Edward.
Worms is a very serious condition, guys. I really hope we're not joking around about it.
It doesn't seem to be hurting Demir extra. It just seems that he couldn't be healed.
No, but Edward will attack the worm guy
Okay.
twice.
So I want you guys to do what your characters would. All right. Go on.
Yeah, yeah.
Question: are you guys good for a few more rounds?
Yeah.
So we don't end the fight in the middle, or do you want to end?
Let's go, boys.
Okay.
I'm good to keep going.
I'm in super late for work tomorrow, so I'm all for it.
You okay, Spyro?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this. That's a hit, yes.
Thirteen.
13. Bam.
The second hit.
Again.
Yes. 8.
8 damage.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Talison's turn. Talison looks around. He got hit. He looks very annoyed. And he goes, enough of this. How about you all take a nap? He begins to cast a spell.
Is he casting sleep
Nope. You wish.
at 9th level?
You wish.
Okay.
He begins to focus his energies. The air around him trembles once again, and suddenly the air around you all tremble as well. This includes the Wormheart, and it also includes Emrys. Yes. You hear him speak words in a language none of you understand, and you all have to do an intelligence saving throw.
No.
I love the reaction.
No. Do I get a +2?
Yes.
Does it matter?
Yes. No. For you, no. It doesn't.
Do we have any hero points to buy?
Edward
You had
has
me for 2 secs there.
Edward has 1 or 2 hero points, and
How many
don't
hero
have-
points can we buy per session again? How does it work?
2.
2.
Do you-
Alan,
I
one for
bought
Edward, and
edge of hero points because I'm a sap. That's his arc, so.
yeah, Colin
so
gave
we
1 to Edward, and you spent 1 to do your
Not
roll on that
failed,
first
so we
person,
don't have any. Okay.
Nope.
I guess I'll just have to accept my fate.
So that's a 16.
We'll accept it. We'll
and an
accept it
18.
together. We'll accept it together.
Mhm.
Okay. So, who failed? Osho failed. So Emrys failed. Callahan failed. Kyoho passes. Demir
That's a
pass.
that's
Okay, so everyone passes except for Callahan and Emrys. So you all take 36 points of psychic damage.
I'm resistant to psychic damage.
So you only take half of that. Actually, wait. Those that fail take 36 points of psychic damage. Those that pass take half of that. So
Mirror's down.
Yeah, the mirror is down.
Okay, so 18.
So 18 points of psychic damage for those that do not fail. Callahan, you fail, so you take the 36, also down. Emrys, you take 18, and Kyoho takes 18. Emrys,
I'm good.
your thoughts are muddled now. Everything seems to... You're confused. You're trying to think properly and focus, but nothing is working. You don't... You can't focus. So, for the next 1 minute, you subtract 1d6 from any roll you do.
Okay. I forgot to check. Is the aberration making this save as well?
No, because the aberration is far away from the.
Oh, we sensed it. Like, okay, got it.
Yeah, no, you had to focus it on a spot, on a single spot.
I guess it wouldn't matter because it was psychic damage, so it wouldn't
Yeah,
affect
exactly. Okay, so Callahan, that saving throw, please.
Ooh.
That means you're stable.
Yes.
You're unconscious, but stable.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Yo-ho.
Kyoho is going to. Oh God. Feeding someone a potion's an action, right?
Yes.
This okay. Kyoho is going to. This is weird. I'm trying to think of what Kyoho would do in this situation, and like in character and stuff like that. Demir was yelling that
Kyoho is visibly indecisive. Emrys will shout, Kyoho, I have potions, don't worry.
well,
Oh, can Emrys shout? Emrys is muddled, so Emrys is just like, potions have
Worry.
heal. I...
Yeah,
well, I
Emrys
guess
just ends up shouting, "Worry, worry, worry, potions, worry." No,
Okay,
Emrys can say that. Yes.
I'm just trying to think of. Okay, Kyoho is going to, because Callan just went, and Demir didn't seem to be healed, and Edward at least is capable of healing, and Emrys is shouting that they have potions as well. So Kyoho's can move down here, right?
Yeah.
For space there, and Kyoho will start. I can't do a. If I try to do a athletics check to try and shove it into there, would I be able to do an angle to shove it into the thing, the liquid?
Yeah. You would
Okay.
shove it here, directly behind
Okay.
it. So
Um.
opposing athletics then.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure that there's yeah. Sorry.
Unfortunately,
Really bad.
Yoho tries to push the creature, but the creature seems to be inhumanly strong.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say, as part of that movement over there, the Kyoho is going to use her
Oh, the
adrenaline
Shukushi.
rush.
Oh, the adrenaline rush. Okay.
Let me look to see what the
Shukushi is. She uses two key points, and she increases her AC.
yeah, no, we're gonna go with the Oni shit.
Okay.
give
Dope
her some-
Oni shit.
Just to give her some extra healing points.
Okay.
I should have just wailed, but I thought that was gonna do more damage. Okay, that was a really bad roll.
Yeah, I will say this: this radiant energy does seem to hurt them a lot. So, if she managed to push them down, it would have done a ton of damage.
Yep.
Demir's turn, though.
And that saving throw.
Yeah. Just don't roll a 1. Just don't roll a 1. See, you're stable. There you go.
yeah.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
Well,
For now, at
now
least.
it's the worm's. Now it's the worm heart's turn.
Now it's the Wormheart's turn. So it's looking between Kyoho and Edward. It's turning towards Edward, casting its final inflict wounds on Edward. Ooh, that is a hit. Waiting for the moment where Edward goes, shield.
I don't have shield.
I know.
Don't
That-
have a shield even.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Because I'm not a tank.
You take 13 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
And it's going to, well, try to slap you with the worms. That is a miss. It hits your armor.
Okay.
And it actually moves on top of the mirror, just standing on top of the mirror's back. Emerus,
That's me.
that is you.
Okay. Emrys is going to Mind Sliver Worm Dude.
Okay, fail.
Nice.
2d6.
So it takes 9 damage, not bad.
Okay.
And then it has to subtract 1d4 from its next save. I'm going to roll that now because. Or will you roll the 1d4? How is that going to work? Because it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, I roll the 1d4.
Oh, well, I just. Never mind. Well,
I try to push.
Emrys is going to
Oh, okay.
push it back into the
If it
thing.
passes the second saving throw.
Okay, so it rolled a 19. I am going to now roll a 1d4.
Mhm.
So 16. That's a pass.
That's going to pass.
Yeah.
And then Emrys is going to. Oh wait. Oh, I'm actually retarded. I forgot that I was going to healing potion. Is
Well,
it too late? It's too late to take that back, isn't it?
it is already. Did the
They're
rolls and
stable,
the
they're
things.
Stable, they're stable. They're stable.
Yeah, they're stable, so it's fine. It's just not awake.
I'm actually retarded. God damn it.
Anything
I'm
else?
sorry, guys. I can't do anything else. So
Edward.
No, it's the aberration.
aberration.
Oh, it's the aberration. Yes. I
Aberration's
assume it
gonna
moves here.
go up to Talazan and give him a slap.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Damn.
The aberration is filled with this demonic energy, and so that will be
The only people that have ever shown it love, the only person is now unconscious on the ground, in Callahan.
it's seeing it's like so much death. I must join them. And anyway, yeah. So that'll be
it's roll
2d8
2d8.
plus
Yeah.
19 psychic damage as it
Okay.
slams Talazan, and then
Taliesin does seem to hold the same resistance as you do, though.
the second attack, I'm guessing, probably
It's a
doesn't hit
miss.
line.
Yeah. You see Taliesin look towards the aberration. Cute.
And that's my turn.
Okay, it is Taliesin's turn. He is looking. He looks between the aberration.
You skipped my turn.
Oh yeah, I skipped your turn. I'm sorry. It's you, Edward. Oh my God.
Okay. I'm gonna give the greater healing potion to Callahan.
Okay, so 4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Roll high, please.
Why did you say anything?
I shouldn't have said shit, man. That was on me.
Like, it doesn't matter. You're awake. That's all that matters. You're awake. That's all
Yeah,
that matters.
yeah.
That's it.
Now it is Talison's turn. As he,
Gonna drop that to 0.
the aberration gets an attack on Talison.
Oh, is he moving?
Yeah. As he's floating here. That is a hit.
Does the bat get an attack of opportunity as
Nope,
well?
it's a spell.
10
Okay.
psychic damage.
Okay, 5 psychic damage. Taliesin moves over there and he goes, "You are persistent. For now." And he opens another rift, only affecting Kyoho, Demir, Callahan, and Edward. So, all of you roll, please, wisdom saving throws.
Demir is still unconscious. What does that? Does that mean he
Oh,
auto fails?
yeah, the mirror the mirror doesn't auto fail, but he would take half, so he is no longer stable, and he has one wound.
Wisdom or intelligence?
It's wisdom. This is wisdom.
Okay.
Oof, that is not good.
Ooh. Okay.
That's for Kyoho.
So Kyoho, Callahan, you take 14 points of psychic damage.
No.
Sorry, of of psychic damage. Edward, 14. Edward, you take half of that, so you take 7 points.
I'm at 1 HP.
God. He's at 1 HP.
Whoa. Okay. So yeah, he does that. He opens the rift, and Edward and Callahan. Well, Callahan, you're unconscious. Sorry, Kyoho, you are frightened of Taliesin, and also as an effect. Callahan, you have 1 wound, so the DC to beat now is 12, so you can stabilize. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm dead. Oh no, I think I'm outright dead. Let me double check the haze.
No,
I think
if you fail the next saving throw, you're dead.
I'm already here.
You have a wound, so does that.
So the DC is at. Oh my god, he's dead.
Oh no, I'm the only healer. Oh my god.
Wait.
What
So-
was the ability he cast?
When he took damage, did that make him automatically fail once, or did he just take a wound? That's the important part.
Yeah. So when he fell, when he fell unconscious, he took a wound.
Yeah, but did he?
Then he got up again,
Yeah.
and then he got knocked down. So the DC started at 12.
And they took an nat 1 to bring it to 14. And if once the DC reaches 14, you die.
Yep. Okay.
It's okay. We're gonna make it out alive, and we're gonna resurrect Callahan.
Callahan.
Gentlemen, it's been real.
Callahan.
2 diamonds in my left book pocket if anyone needs them.
Callahan, as you feel this energy strike you, you're going in and out of consciousness. Do you have any last words?
Kill that fucker.
All right. Kyoho.
Okay, frightened means disadvantage while I can see him on attacks.
Yes.
Um, And then okay, Kyoho's gonna just try and keep attacking the warm heart,
Okay.
just at disadvantage.
The DC isn't, the AC isn't very high, so
Right.
so
Well, let me check.
slash.
Yeah, I just want to check one.
How is he looking?
Looking very, very hurt.
Taliesin is.
No, the warm heart. Taliesin looks
Okay, the warm
banged
heart.
up, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Kyoho's saying stillness of mind.
I do see that, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to find it. The
Oh, you can automatically end the frightened effect on you.
using an action.
Is it?
Yeah, it's starting at 7th level. You can use your action to end one effect
Oh,
on yourself.
yes, it is. It is.
So, and then I can even use a bonus action for anything because that's not using a key point or.
So what do you decide to do? End the effect?
Unless Sev wants to chime in with something else Kyoho would do.
Well, you have two options. You either end
Okay.
the effect or you attack with disadvantage. You do know that the effect only lasts one turn. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out, like, just because Sev's here, I don't want
Yeah.
to take this away from.
Yeah.
Considering my TPK and.
Just waiting for Seb to...
I don't even know what the potion
Sev
of
is
speed
saying it gives you haste.
does. Okay, so that would be the action to take the potion.
You get an extra action once you take the potion, so you can use that extra action to either attack.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because if I get the extra action, then I either attack anyways, like I was going to do, or I use that action to end the frightened effect, which wouldn't otherwise. There's essentially I'm only going to get off one. And
It's a bad situation. If we had Sev here telling us, he says take the potion of speed. So, like he's saying in chat. So, I suppose that's what you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Time to use that potion of speed. It's now.
Hey, Sev.
Hey, Sev.
Let me go ahead and stream. Hey,
Hey.
a nap and just started taking it easy. So
You okay?
it also gives you +2 to AC and advantage on dexterity saves.
Okay. Oh, so I see you now. So do you want to take the reins then? Or are you still a bit too worn out?
I can try.
Don't push yourself. So Kyoho takes a potion of speed, automatically gains the 2 AC, gains the extra action.
All right.
Right.
Now, this guy is still up.
Yeah.
All right. I'll attack him then.
Okay. You get one attack. Just one attack here.
Just
Disadvantage, yeah.
at disadvantage.
Because you're frightened, yeah. The AC isn't very high, but Unfortunately, that's a miss. AC is
She
12.
use a key point. Unless you use a key point.
Unless you use a key point.
I'll use a key point.
Okay, so that's a hit. And that's actually a kill.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
And bonus action, you use a key point.
Yeah, but I'd have to move through up to this guy, and I don't think I can do that, right?
He is 15 feet up in the air, so
Okay, yeah.
Unless you can. Yeah, I guess you'd have to drop your sword, pick up your bow, and then.
all right.
No, I think I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. The mirror. That's saving throw.
Okay, so I didn't automatically fail one before, right? I just went down to with one wound and.
So
dying
you have
again.
one wound, so you're
Right.
you're dying, yeah. So
You
this
know,
DC is
guys,
12.
As I roll this natural one, I just want to say this next character is going to be a banger.
Okay,
Oh,
DC
pretty
is
close.
13 now. If you fail the next saving throw, you're dead.
And I might not be able to be healed. So
And the warm heart is dead. Emerus, it's your turn. You're muted. Osho?
I was saying Emrys is going to rush towards Callahan,
Okay.
and kind of as Emrys takes out a healing potion to like ready to feed to Callahan, but just kind of stops partway through, just looking at Callahan,
He's not
and just
breathing.
kind of Emrys just like holds a hand over Callahan's heart.
Nothing.
And then Emrys just stands up, kind of looks towards Taliesin, and screams as Emrys will use 4 sorcery points to cast Emrys Psychic Lance.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's intelligence saving throw, correct?
Yep. And
You rolled-
Emrys is screaming Taliesin, so yeah, it doesn't matter because that just means it hits if I can't see them, but I can see them. So.
He rolled a 14.
That's a fail.
So it takes 15 points of psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
He does seem to be resistant to psychic damage, but there's the
However,
effect.
He's also incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay. You see, he is still floating up because the spell, the ability does not end, but he seems to lock up. Edward, you are very hurt. Emrys just released this scream of psychic energy.
aberration, technically.
Oh, it's not the
yeah,
aberration.
Good
Although-
call.
I don't think the aberration can do anything.
Can it leap at Taliesin, like athletics?
True.
Can try.
Can it? It's gonna try.
So the aberrant spirit has a 16 strength. So I'm gonna say it could get an attack on Taliesin.
Then it's gonna.
Okay.
So I don't have to roll. Do I have to roll anything for the leap, or does it just leap?
No, it just leaps. It's a standing leap. No, actually, roll in athletics. Roll in athletics. It does need to roll in athletics because it's a standing leap. Yeah. So roll a +3. I'm gonna say the attack has disadvantage.
Okay.
$19 or 16. That 16 is just his AC.
Nice.
So roll that attack. 9 points of damage. The aberration does take 6 points of falling damage as it lands on the floor.
Okay.
Right?
I can't check his health, so you'll have to.
I changed it. I'm changing it. Okay. Edward.
Whoops. Since he's still hovering, Edward will cast Guiding Bolt at a 2nd level.
Okay. Roll that attack.
Let me look for it.
Is it advantage or autocrit or anything because incapacitated? I don't remember.
He is incapacitated, so you have advantage, yes.
Incapacitated means it can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
Let's see.
So it's a 17.
Incapacitated. Oh, it can take actions or reactions, so it's not advantage, but it's the
The first one's
17.
a 17.
Yeah, that is a hit.
I'm just gonna. First, I'm gonna roll 1d6 because it's the higher spell. Cast because it's cast at 2nd level.
Oh, okay.
Another. What? Why did you roll the? What?
Just roll 4d6.
Yeah, that's stupid. I thought it would. Never mind.
You need to program it. We can do it after stream.
Yeah. So it's 14 radiant damage.
14 radiant damage, and he is now glowing as he looks incredibly hurt. It's his turn now. But he can't do anything. At the end of his turn, he regains his senses, correct?
No, it's until my turn.
Oh, until your turn. Okay.
Until the start of my turn, he is incapacitated.
Okay, so Callahan is unfortunately down. Yoho, it is your turn.
Item interaction, drop sword, grab bow.
Okay.
First action, remove my frighten. Bonus
Oh,
action.
you're no longer frightened. It was at the, until the end of his turn.
Okay then. Well then, action 1.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
And I can do my 2 attacks, right?
You can do 2 attacks, and then you have an extra attack, and then you still have a bonus action.
Yep. Just double checking my abilities real quick. It's been a few weeks since I've played. Yeah, let's see. Can say shot, just bonus action. Get it.
First one is advantage because of the guiding bolt, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I get advantage on my first attack.
Yep.
All right. Longbow.
Natural 20! So he is frozen in place. You aim your bow after hearing Callahan's last words. You fire, and the arrow goes right between his eyes. Literally right between his eyes. You see the arrow sticking out the back as Taliesin just goes, "You can't." And then, as if the magic fades from him, his body begins to fall. Crashes against the floor. Motionless. Double tap. Double tap. Okay.
No death saving throws for you.
Again, another arrow.
The second one went out before he died.
Yeah. So you just double tap. Okay. Now, the mirror.
Yep.
That's safe.
And I'm at 13,
You are at 13.
which means if it's less than a 13,
Yep.
the mirror dies too. Yep.
Oh,
As Taliesin falls, the mirror, you look up and you see Talison's body begin to fall. Do you have any last words as you feel life leaving you?
I'm glad you're safe.
Fuck. As Amir's last breath leaves his body, that is where we're going to end the session. Well then.
I just want to say, and this is partially like, you know, humor to lighten the mood, because that's what I do in this situations. But Dusk and I were talking in chat this whole time since he died of basically how Demir and Callahan were broing it up ever since episode 2, back when he first asked help to figure out Emers's power.
Stop.
And they've had all these moments since then. And so it's like, when we were talking about that, I was just like, you know, there's a good chance Demir dies and that the two of them die together.
No.
And it was like kind of like a wow, like almost like a fitting type thing that these two characters that were like close throughout the end both fell together. Like,
God
oh my
damn
God.
it.
Yo,
God.
save Demir, man. General Repose, my guy. He's got to
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Callahan's the only one who could cast that red
Yeah.
Verify, though.
I have
Yeah.
it. Guys, I have it. I
But
need to prepare it.
Listen,
but I have
listen. Even if you prepare it, you have to cast Gentle Repose within 1 minute for the Revivify to work.
Super quick, man. Just a quick job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taliesin is a party killer. Fuck. Well, it didn't kill the whole
Was.
party, but what was, yes.
Say the word. Say the sentence.
Say it. Okay. Well, shit. That was probably the toughest fight. Thank you, Seb, for joining us and getting the killing blow.
I'm sorry I couldn't save them.
No, I don't think there's anything you could have done. So, either way, guys, I do want to say I do love you all, despite what happened. I am so sorry. It always feels horrible. Stop trying. No, go ahead, whatever. It always feels horrible whenever a DM has to do this, but that's where the dice landed this time, and so it happened, and we'll process this and we'll figure it out. And so I'm gonna rate Nike real quick. She this is her comeback stream, so that's why I wanted to rate her. And we'll see you all next time for another Talia Misfits adventure.
We'll see if I show up.
We can only hope.
Yep.